Hello everyone, welcome back to Data Life Spirit Pledge Gem Guide Part 4. Or is it even a guide about gems? Not really, but it's very related to gems. So, simply put, I want to talk about is acknowledging your character's skill. I know that sounds weird, but what the hell am I talking about? I will just show you an example of it. So, I will use Mayuri as an example here because I have most gems. Yeah. So, here, she's equipping lifesteal on the third skill. I know this is bad, but this is actually not the thing that I normally use, but this is just for example purposes, so yeah, bear with me. So we just go to the practice. Uh, what I'm about to show you here is simply put knowing which attack that causes by a passive or simply anything or a fourth skill or something it counts as switch skill, so you can enhance that attack with the SS gem. So I'm just gonna go to endless using this guy. Save change. Okay. First, this as you saw, the third skill is lifesteal. So if I do this, it's obvious that I get my health back. And there are some attacks like that, which still counts as her third skill. The lifesteal occurs, which means it counts. But what if I do something else like this? Oh, you see there? You see there? Lots of healing, lots of healing. Lots of healing there earlier. Where did that come from? Well, I'm sure if you play Mayuri, I'm sure you know that it comes from a passive, which is this one. No, this one right here. When attacking, judge enemies has a 30% chance to summon a divine sanction, and divine sanction is her third skill. As you know, probably. If you don't know now, you know. So yeah, all those attacks from this passive, it still counts as the third skill and enhance with the SS gems effect. Well, I think this is pretty obvious because the divine sanction name is there, but let me show you something else here. First, I'll just gonna change it back to this. And just if you're curious, the other two are just cooldown reduction, so there's nothing to it. And as for this, I will equip the lifesteal. And we're back to the practice. Okay, so that was an example from passive, but this is the example I've coincidentally found for the fourth skill. The enemy doesn't change to this guy. All right, and what I really wanted to show you is this. Boom. Yes, that's right. The shots from her fourth skill counts as normal attack. Thus, it is enhanced by the SS gem, and that's where the lifesteal came from. So there's more to normal attack for Mayuri's case. There's more to normal attack than just, the normal attack that we normally use. Yeah. Hence, if I use if I use the defense breaker and the pierce, the skill 4 got these effects. That's why. And along with the example from the passive earlier. All right. Another example, although it is also a pretty obvious one, I'd say, but some might not really realize it. It's on Maria, Arusu Maria. I'll just show you right here. It's on the thumbnail actually that I use. Using the skill releases Yggdrafolium. What is Yggdrafolium? Yggdrafolium is her skill 1. This Yggdrafolium skill 1. And to just see it through, I have the lifesteal, which is the lifesteals also serves as the easiest indicator to see whether a skill counts as an attack counts as a certain part of a skill or not. But it's really hard to find because you have to specifically build SS gem with lifesteal in order to find it out for sure. Alright, so I'm just gonna unequip this, I think. Oh, I can equip the other one. Okay, I'll just equip this. So the only one that has lifesteal is the skill 1. Oh, I think I can also show you another example with her passive. One of her passive that I don't actually use, it's this one. Yeah, I'll just replace it temporarily right here. Okay. Go back to the practice mode. This is why I love practice mode in this game. You can just use it to experiment stuff. Stuff like this, which is really fun for me, personally at least. Alright, so it is obvious that if I use the skill 1, there, there, the life still happen. Let's just switch to the big guy for easier hitboxes. There you go. Okay, skill 2 and skill 3 doesn't have life steal, so if I use it, boom, I still got the life steal because it releases that set releases Icrofolium. That means it releases skill 1. It releases an attack that counts as skill 1 at the very least. And the passive that I just changed earlier, if I just equip the 4th skill, boom, 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 Icrofolium counts as skill 1. Okay, so yeah, that is pretty much it. That what I want to tell you is, so in theory that you should find out for your character, is there an attack that is caused by a passive or just a design or skill tree, something in skill tree, and see if it can be boosted with an SS gem, because it matters a lot. Actually, when I found out about Mayuri, her 4th skill counts as normal attack. Oh my god! I immediately changed the my SS gem to get not an attack speed, anything. I have Pierce right here. Yeah, Pierce is also good, and actually normally I use the life steal. So yeah, Pierce damage is also still good because Pierce is consistent, at least. Yeah, and this gives me the life steal. Hence, I don't really need heal from anything else because her 4th skill can be activated permanently. So yeah, that's just an example of how acknowledging a character skill can change your SS gem plan. So figure out with your own character. I'm not gonna talk about everyone here, otherwise this is already 8 minutes. Otherwise it might be hour long or something. I'm not gonna do that. So experiment with your character, find out an attack that you don't know which counts as which, and there are 2 ways to find it out, simply put. First is by checking the name. If knowing your skill name and recognize the name mentioned elsewhere is a pretty obvious indication, which is easy to find. But there is one very sure, very 100% certainty, but it's very hard, is using the lifesteal SS gem, which is expensive, but it's very effective in finding out that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next time, bye.